Hello, Pastor Brian, crouching in the woods, of course, but I'm not just crouching for my normal, everyday crouching reasons. Today, I'm working on a little whiteboard just for you to help explain the book of Leviticus. The back half of Leviticus, from chapters 11 to 27, deal with holiness. But there's some confusion about what makes something holy, what makes something clean and unclean. There's a lot of words being thrown around that we're not used to. So I want to help explain that a little bit. So fortunately, I, of course, have a little whiteboard out here with me in the woods. You see, in that Hebrew mind, the world was divided into two parts. There was a common part, the bottom half of my whiteboard, and a holy part. Now, there's nothing wrong with a common part. It's just average everyday life. But the holy part was the things that were committed just for the service and the worship of God alone. And things would not mingle back and forth. Something was either holy or it was common. Now, the common realm, there was two parts to that as well. There was the clean and the unclean. And you wanted to be clean, but there was a way that everything could cycle through these distinctions between holy and common, and in the common realm, from clean and unclean. So as you can see, if something's unclean, it can be cleansed. And once it's been cleansed, it's clean. Now, it can be polluted and become unclean again, but it can be cleansed once again. Now, any common thing could become holy as long as it was committed exclusively to the service or worship of God. And that process is called sanctification, and that would make it holy. Now, once something is holy, it could be profaned. And once it was profaned, it would come back into that common realm, but it could still be clean. Now, something could then, if it was once holy, it was profaned and made clean, it could actually be polluted and be made unclean. But that wasn't the end of the story. Something that was once holy and now unclean could be saved by being cleansed and then sanctified once again. Now, as you read through this back half of Leviticus, you'll run into these words time and time again, and this is their place in the puzzle of the Hebrew mind. This is how they thought the world worked. This is how they understood life. And so I hope that this little whiteboard, with me crouched in the woods, of course, would help make sense of Leviticus for you.